Hi everyone, a journal page, and it's going to be mostly intuitive. I haven't planned it completely, I don't know, just know I want some color. I made the other day this kind of branch with leaves. I just wanted color and happiness. Best way to explain it. There was nothing, just doodled it on watercolor paper, used watercolors. Yeah, I will show you quickly what I've done. There is another video I've made how to make this kind of embellishments or whatever you want to call them, uh, using either watercolors or felt pens. It's so easy. I know that a lot of you are intimidated by watercolors, but you don't have to. What I've done, and again, I just freehand made some branch with leaf, and I'm always starting with a pencil just because it's easier for me. When I'm satisfied with the placement, I'm moving on to a permanent marker to draw the lines, and this is quite individual if you like it very neat or if you want scribbly like I like to add. And on purpose I'm not repeating the same line over and over. I want it loose and with lots of lines. Again, it's just personal preferences. Do what comes naturally to you. Now, if you are not into doodling or drawing, you can always stamp. This is just a stamp that I colored. And now I'm going to show you quickly what I'm talking about using usual very plain felt pens that you buy your kids. To all of you who are afraid of controlling watercolors, you don't need to control it, you just need to play. And remember, like here, I don't care if it's going outside the lines. Once I fussy cut it, it won't be here. So let yourself go and do whatever you like. I'm just putting down with the felt pen some color. The only thing that you must have is watercolor paper. It won't happen on other paper. And once you have it, you just dip a paintbrush into water, not a lot, you don't need a lot, and you go over it, and then you wait about 2 minutes for it to activate the felt pen, and that's what you will get. You don't see it right away, you will see it in 2 minutes, 3 minutes, depends on the quality of the paper, but that's what you will get. So you can get a watercolor effect just with regular felt pens that you buy your kids. And this is done with stamps, so if you don't want to draw, you can do it like this. So moving this along and the felt pens, I want to start with my page. And I just want some puddles of color on my page. I'm going to use today this water soluble oil pastels. You can use acrylics diluted with water if you want it more to get the same effect. You can use watercolors. Basically use whatever you have, because it really doesn't matter, just put some color on your page. So I'm just starting with putting some color, as I said, not overthinking, and I'm going to activate it with water. And let's take this one. I'm also overlapping. I'm hoping it will create a nice effect. And Let's mirror the same thing in this corner, opposite. Again, this is not planned. I'm not trying to be symmetrical, but I do want some cohesiveness to the page, so I'm using the same colors in different places. So let's see, where do I want it? Let's go like this. Again, a little bit overlap. And where do I want to put this? Let's put some orange here. All this is going to be activated with water. Something like that. And what other color do I want? I don't know. I'm just taking colors and putting them on my page, and let's hope I will get something nice, because I still have all this that I want to use and it's very colorful. So let's hope for the best. Okay, I think I want more of this here, and maybe like this. Okay, I'm going to start activating it and we'll see where it gets us. As I said, it's not really planned, so just activating it. Now right now I'm staying where all the blue is, because I don't want it to be tainted right at the beginning. I want to smear it and then I will move to another color, and only then I want them to well blend together. Right now I'm more okay, I'm just cleaning. I cleaned my brush in water, moving to this magenta. So again, I'm keeping it inside where I've put the magenta, and afterwards I will work on more blending between the colors. So now that I've done this, I will go between the blue and the magenta and just let them play together and mix. And now I don't care if it's going into the orange, so I'm activating this too. Maybe if I will put some spray on it, it will be interesting. I don't know where it will take me. As I said, puddles of water. So I'm spraying where it meets the white, just so I won't have a harsh line between the color and the white. That's the only reason. Okay. Trying to blend it into the white, as I said. Don't care if I didn't activate everything, and I even think that all these lines that I didn't activate completely, I think I will just leave them. I like it. Wasn't planning on it, but now I just like it. So, and my brush is still have a little bit of paint, so I'm just going in several places over the areas with the white, just so it won't be so stark white. So basically that's the beginning of my background, and I need to let this completely dry before I continue. I'll be back. I'm back. So this is dry. I want to add interest to my background. I want to stamp all around quite randomly. I've taken this stamp and this set, and I've got some text stamp. I'm not sure I will use this. It's a little bit too symmetrical, and this whole thing is quite free and messy, so I don't know if it will work. I'm gonna sorry, I'm gonna start with this one. Let's see if it will fit here. I am going to use archival ink by Ranger. It's important to use a permanent ink so it won't react with water, unless you know you're not going to use anything wet afterwards. Then by all means use whatever ink pad you have. So just adding it like this, and let's switch to the other one to have a little bit of different quite random, not caring much about the quality of the print. And let's see, I also have this crackle stamp. Quite random, and as I said, it doesn't even have to be a good print. It can be only a ghost of one, like this. And maybe I will use this one, but very gently. Okay, and I want some text, so let's see. Don't really care what it says. I'm just putting it on. Like this. Okay, so now I've got a lot of leftovers magic box where I stuck all the leftovers that are going around my desk. Look at these eyeballs. It's from a ping pong ball. So let's try and maybe use this stuff. This won't work. We'll see. Maybe I can do something. Let's just glue these circles. It's left over from some other project. Again, quite randomly. I think it was some kind of scribbly text that I've stamped it on some old calendar and made this punch these circles, and these are the leftovers. And I've got another one, so let's use it. Here we go. Can I use this? Maybe. Let's do it. What's the worst that could happen? Here on the blue it's quite striking, and I'm thinking let's also cut this one. So I'm moving this so I will have two of them. Okay, so maybe I need a better glue than a glue stick because it's on cardboard. I will glue it in a minute with something else. And so maybe also use this and just cut them. I'm just having fun. Maybe. And yeah, that's how I'm going with it, like this. Oh, here is another one. Missed it. Okay, so I'm going to glue all this with something stronger. I've got silicone glue. This is from the cheap store. Silicone glue is like this glue, Yoo-hoo, that comes in tubes, or I was told that also the Eileen Techie clear glue is also a silicone glue. I think also, I don't know, we don't have it here, I think that also Fabri-Tac is also a silicone glue. What I like about this one, about silicone glue, is that it's strong and it's quick. It doesn't take forever to dry. I could have used simple white glue, but for me it takes forever to dry. Okay, this is quite boring watching me glue pieces. So I think I'm gonna continue off camera and get back to you after. I'll be back. Okay, everything is stuck in place, and I just want to all these elements to pop a little bit more, so I'm just using a permanent marker and very loosely going around each of these, like I've done with the branches that are going to go over this page that I told you. I'm just want a very loose lines that go again and again. And intentionally not at the same place, like this, very loose. And now I'm thinking, let's go and frame the page again with this kind of very loose lines. So as you can see, I'm just going over the same line, just not at the same place. I'm a little bit sore in the throat, so sorry. Yeah, just a little bit more like this. Yeah. And now let's see, branches. Very, very colorful. Let's go wild. Okay. Upside down. I told you I'm going wild. Off the reservation. Something like that, I think. Yeah. And I also have a saying. Let's see. I've got this one: have big dreams, you can grow into them. That I'm thinking will go here. It's just a little bit big, so I need to trim it, and I need to glue all this. So I'm going to glue it off camera. It's boring to see me glue stuff, and I'll be back. I'm back. So everything is in place. I'm really happy. I just want to add a little bit more. I've got this stamp that resembles a little what I've done here, so I figured I'll just add it to the mix here and there, like so. Boy, talk about a color therapy with all these colors I have got here. And boy, howdy, how I was hopping mad before I started making these branches with all the colors. Someone left me a message on a video. She she told me she's unsubscribing because there are ads attached to the video that's supporting one, I'm not saying his name, one of the candidates for the election in the US, and she declared that she is unsubscribing. Now, I'm not upset that she is unsubscribing, but the fact that she was making a note of it, and I don't have any influence about what kind of ads they are attaching, YouTube attaching to my channel, to my videos. I can't even know it because I'm sitting here in Israel, and the ads that I see here are not the ads that you see in the US, and it's not the ads that you can see in the UK or down under. Really doesn't, and I think it doesn't matter. I make art, I don't do politics. I can open another channel and just flap my mouth all day just talking about politics, but it's not what I'm going to do. That's what I am doing. And now I'm going, I've went with this permanent marker around these elements, and I think I'm just going to add a little bit to my branches because this is a little bit thicker than what I've used here. So I'm just in several places going to give it just another line. So she got me quite mad with what she was saying. I told her that she is welcome to unsubscribe and go wherever she makes her happy. It really is upsetting that someone is starting to talk politics in something that is not. It's like what? Well, now YouTube will hand out questionnaires about your political affiliation before you're opening a channel. What? It doesn't matter. And believe me, I have my beliefs and my opinions about politics, but this is so not the place. And there is so much quarrels and fights about politics. Why bring it in here? Don't understand it, but I don't know, maybe some people need to get a life. So that was my diatribe about people that have a problem with my videos or with the ads that YouTube are attaching to my videos. And this is it. I hope you've enjoyed it. Quite a lot of color here. I certainly enjoyed it. I'm calm now, not mad anymore. So thank you very much for watching, and thank you for leaving me comments below. I'll be seeing you in my next video. Bye for now.